let's review the plan, right? So one good news that market doesn't rally is not very good. So a little bit caught me off guard that we dropped so much after the good news, but then we had bad news too. Government shut down and new tariff with EU. So now we have three good news. War is over, inflation under control, and government is not shutting down. So Schumer said he's gonna sign the bill, and so now, so I want to show you a larger time frame first. What's next, right? No one really cared what happened before, so we dropped 10% on yes. NQ, I want to say 15, but I see people saying drops 13. I don't know, maybe my math are off something. So now, what happened? Let's, come on. What's going on? Okay, so 55 here is really where the initial rally started. And we really just hit the upper edge of that. I gave like 59.01, but 59.10 is really where it started. And the ending part is 54.63. So if we're losing here, we all know, I said many times, this kind of big green candle is volume gap. So if we're losing here, I gave a week to week level, but that's really minor. And it's minor, but it's not minor. And the reason why I'm saying I'm like conflicting myself, I'm not conflicting myself. I'll show you in a couple seconds. So I shared this chart in our planning channel already. Is where the monthly wave four starts. See that? That's like a 50, okay, 50, 59, 30, 25. But as I said, it's a gap, right? I just said that literally it's a gap. So I would say I'm more interested in this level. I would say 15, 53.28. That's exactly what I just said. So 53.70 is where like the top part, like the weak part of the demand zone. But probably if it's dropping that much with momentum, I wouldn't be surprised if it dropped all the way to this low, 53.50 area. That's monthly wave four. This chart I have shown you guys last year and the beginning of this year. And I want to be honest, it caught me off guard. I didn't think that we could drop so fast. I really thought maybe on the daily level we can drop to somewhere near 5,800, and then towards the year end we did make this wave, but literally we're going back to this is August last year drop carry trade. We went so deep, and most mega tickers are in bearish territory. So tomorrow I gave the level already. So as long as this 5,500 level holds, and the first resistance, see, you see already rejection, right? 59, 50, 59, 55.60 to 55.66 area. And then next level really will be 5,600 to 56.10. So if we could get about 56.10, all the middle levels are, yeah, they are resistances, but we always look for fresh, like supply zone. So the fresh supply zone, also the trend line, this brown information bottom, I'm still eyeing this. This is where I think we'll go 58.50 to 58.80. 58.50 to 58.80. 5,900 at most. So if we could get above 56.10, let's say 56.50, then we could have a 5% pop. That's why I said we could, in the next 3, 4 days, have a big rally. And then we could sell some of the shares we loaded and reload when it's come back down again. So let's look at what I really like. I've been really liking the AVZO. So AVZO, I took profit on the entire AVZX, but I've been using AVZX doing day trading, like morning, whenever it drops, I buy and 1,000, 2,000 shares gave me $1,000 and I'm fine. I like APP. It's kind of showing some strength. And I also like ANET. ANET is showing a lot of strength. But am I going to do it? I don't think I'm going to do any of those. And the reason why is I loaded whole bunch of TQQQ calls. I loaded SPX calls. I loaded I mean, I just loaded so much already, right? So I'm not really going to. Um, so I have about 15% cash again, and I'm okay holding that because when we look at that portfolio I designed, we supposed to have a little bit cash, right? We always supposed to have a little bit cash. Um, let's look at the here. We have 15% cash. So I use this 15% cash doing day trading and I take profit but my retirement account doesn't settle until next day. So most of the days by the end of the day, I have like a dollar left buying power. But then next morning, I have 15% cash available again. So I'm making anywhere 500 to 6,000, 20,000 a day. And I'm fine with it, like I'm okay while waiting for the tickers to go, right? Okay, so I want to look at some big tickers, right? So this NVIDIA really just hit this trend line support perfectly. And then I really think it's gonna go to 128 to 125 area this time. And then come back down. Maybe this time, maybe go to 101. So if NVIDIA goes to 126, 130 area, I think the NVIDIA may actually hit 52. Then I'm planning to take some profit there. I don't think I'm gonna exit the entire position. I think I'm going to exit 50%. Microsoft has been really soft. It taking a big hit. So the August carry trade, it went lower than that. And losing this platform, if losing this 370 level, this thing can go to 340. There's really no support here. This is not strong support. So right now at 376, Netflix, it hit my first buying level. Actually, initial level I gave here, and then I have to move my level up a little bit so we can get, but I'm not doing really anything with it. I thought about doing enough the double one, but then I went against it. I want to leave some cash. Apple, if Apple didn't really catch up on the dropping, I think market wouldn't be so awful. So this really catching the drop. And I don't have anything Apple related. So I don't know whether you guys have Apple. So really 210. I think drop deeper than I the beginning of this year. I did analysis on all these big tickers. I think I gave the measured move like this. I think it was 220, 220, 215, and it dropped much lower, dropped $8 lower. This is really pretty deep. But then if you want to do calls, let's say I want to do 100 contracts calls, you can do that. That may be the time for April. Like you say, okay, I don't know how much. If I want to do 220 call for April, that might not be a bad idea. If less than $1, if let's say do 225, market rallied pretty hard, so I don't know how much. Let's say I'm just curious, okay? Say April 17 to 230. Hey, 230 call is not bad. So if I buy 100 contract, that's only $18,000. That's not bad at all. Actually, I like this idea. Um, it's only $18,300. So become market gapped up. So this could be become $2.50. But it's still, right? We could still have one more leg down. I really like this. Hey, if you guys want to do this. But it's risky, right? But you are not going to wait until this $20,000 go to zero and you act it, right? So if you went long and you went long here but if Apple drop below 207, you need to take stop loss, not holding to the contract to zero, right? Okay, so that's one idea. Um, Amazon, I think is in bear market. Amazon 250, 242, and this is 191. This is in bear market. Um, but it's really a good place to load. I mean, how else you can get cheap this so cheap, right? Google 208, 150, that's definitely bear market. And it's really good price to load too. So I have GGLL. I just bought one lot. I don't know whether I want to load more. I may. Meta, Meta two levels. Um, Today Meta dropped pretty deep, actually, dropped $40 almost. That's ridiculous. And I think this should go to, if you want to do 620 call or 660 call, if market pop 5%, 660 call. I'm just thinking out loud, okay? Don't quote me. Let me write down my idea. Apple, 417, 230 call, $1.85. And Meta 660. 660, that's a little bit crazy. 660 have good volume actually. 650, you could do 20 contract this. I think might not be a bad idea. Meta 417, 650 call 9.10 probably 920 you get fit. I really like AVGO the most, to be honest, because it's more bullish every time. Every time market goes, he pops a lot faster. So expect move 24, then that'll be 210, 220, 215, 210. 210 is not bad. 210 is only $4.70. AVZO, 210, so $4.70. If you do 20 contract, I just usually do like 5,000 worth or 10K the most. So that's 20 contract. Anyway, some idea and something like that. So tomorrow, as long as see this 260-minute chart hitting resistance, could it come back down to retest? Let's look at smaller time frame. If it retests this area, 55.30 and holds, we can go long again. So one step at a time. Otherwise, there's nothing else to say. So I added a little bit hum yesterday up to $1.60. Nothing crazy. So this ticker, three levels, we already hit all three levels. I have chart on my right hand side. I can see it. First level 38, second level 36, and then 33. So 33, we hit all levels. Uh, I actually I have only 1/3 of coin. Actually, I may add a little bit coin here. Pretty cheap. I may add it tomorrow morning. And TSL, we did all three levels. So if, let's look at Tesla. If market pop 5%, I would think Tesla can easily go to 300 to 325. And we definitely need to take some profit on Tesla. Um, FNGB, FNGB, I don't know. It's so hard to say the sticker. I feel like this sticker, since I know it, there's like one direction to go. It's always down. So I don't know what's going on with the sticker, right? Um, so anyway, AVGX, I don't have any, I need to add back. So I may have like if it really come back down to 1800 area, I will add it back because AVGO self target should be really high, and this thing can go to $40 if so. Um, AMGU, AMGU, let me see. Three levels outfield, 35, 33, and 31. Um, MSFU, we only hit one level, 31.70. The second level, 29, is a lot lower. So in this case, you should have more than 15% cash in your. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna I think it's we are very close. And I want to show you guys one more time. We are so, so, so close to monthly level. I mean, I can't even believe we are here. When I show this chart, when I gave you the SPY level, first level 555, it's only $4, $3.60 higher than the current price. I'm like, that's crazy. Let's look at SPY chart. I don't know how you guys felt when I gave you guys 555, the first buying level. It's literally here. When we were at this level, I don't know whether you guys thought I was crazy. I was like, I thought it myself, like, are we really going to that low? But yeah, we really went that low. So this is my first buying level. And now what is my SPY second buying level? My SPY second buying level is 549. We actually hit the second level today, 549. So that tells me my level is spot on. I You guys never tell me anything good, so I have to say something to make myself happy. Yeah, please forgive me. And the third level is 537. 537 somewhere here. So that's third level. I think third level we may actually get filled when the monthly wave 4 finally print. So this is three SPY levels. We get two filled, one more level to go. So if we do pop in the next week, this is 200 moving average. I think we might actually go somewhere here. Why is here? It's monthly, last month's high, low, excuse me, last month's low, and here is the flip zone, right? Like I guess people call neckline, so this is really measured move actually. See that? This is really neckline. So I'm eyeing 58, maybe 555 to 593, like this area, no higher than this. So in ES level will be 5550 to 5900. And when ES hit that level, we need to take some profit. I don't think 200 is going to be too big of a deal, but who knows, could be. Anyway, so that's the plan. And I don't know whether I'm not looking any other tickers like DAG, TTD. I don't care. I just couldn't care less because there's nothing we can do. You should not be cutting loss so late. And when market really start popping, all the tariff stuff over, I wanted to post some, hold on, let me post a chart. Because this happened the first time too. This is not the first rodeo. Uh, okay, I want to share this. I'm gonna post this photo in our stock chat channel, okay? Okay, so I'm gonna pull that. Stock chat channel here. So let's look at this. So the Y1 is the first term when the tariff war started. We are very close to that. And there is a bounce here, so we could bounce and then come back down. And I'm really thinking the end of April, we should see bottom and then see what happened. Made a new high. Guys, made a new high, right? So we can write this bounce and take profit and then come back down, we reload, and then we are just going to, for long-term portfolio, big swing, we just hold down, hold to what? Monthly wave 5 up, right? So when we finally hit here, upside target should be more than 613. And then we are going to take profit on all tickers. I do recommend, I do give you all this like leverage ETF. You could buy some MAX. You could also buy some SCHG, like large cap. Because those are one time, there's no leverage, so you can hold them forever. And so I have some of this. I do. And so next round, when we come back down, I may upload half, leveraged half this, maybe one third leverage, one third this, and one third SPX call. So when SPY print wave 4, I'm gonna buy at least 6 months for a year out leap calls on SPX. So you can do add money calls. You can do out money calls. Let's say if drop to here, the high would be at least 6,100. You can do 6,200 or 6,150 SPX, let's say, and all the way to next year, like 6,150, right? If you believe 6,200, so when SPX dropped to, I don't know, 5,400 or 5,300, then upside it give us about not 800 to 900 points to run. That's a lot. So you can either do SPY 287 days out call and pay very cheap, but then you can grow probably 100% very fast. Or you can do out of money 6,200 next January um, call. Probably gonna cost only like 30, $40. And if you buy 10 of them, only cost 30,000 and it could give you 10 times. Then 30,000 become 300,000. And that's your whole year gain, right? Your whole year gain, just that alone will be very significant. So that's why we do this out money leap calls, right? So anyway, so that's just some idea. We are having some distance yet, right? We only daily gonna have a two, or only one, two somewhere here. See, you see wherever the line is very thick, that's a lot of confluences. So I probably start taking profit near 5,800 all the way to 5,900. 20%, 20%, whatever you feel comfortable with. But don't just exit the whole thing like, oh my God, I'm finally green. I'm letting everything go. Don't do that. If you do that, then all your software is for nothing, right? So we have to benefit from it. So eventually, I do believe, I think we may actually drop to this level next round, next leg down. And then we can load or we can wait until 5 prints. Probably wave 3, I'm going to load a little bit because 3 and 5 are very similar. Could be here for like 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 somewhere, and then 5 could be here and then done. So that's my entire plan. You guys understand, right? And I don't think there's anything fair to go. I think we are very, very close to the bottom. We're so close to the monthly level 4, so how much more to go? Okay. All right, guys, that's all I have. I hope this make you feel better. Give me a little feedback. Give me feedback. 1 is make you feel a little bit better. 2, nothing changed. I want to hear. We have 26 people here. I wanted 25 responses. Okay, good. Excellent. Okay, guys. See you guys tomorrow morning. Bye.